Alright. Alright, what do we need? We need story mode selected on this guy and endless on that guy. Why can I hear myself? Oh, right. It's that thing. Alright, cool. So we are now stuck into endless, so we'll exit out of this guy. Alright. Oh yeah, it's War Mage. And we can let some stuff slip through because it's endless. Well, maybe not too much stuff. Okay, wand. That thing. Alright, we want brimstone. Tar brim spike. With this thing, and then let's see, we want wall chargers. What else do we want? We're going to, we don't have a ton of ceiling, so I guess I'm only going to use 2 ceiling traps. In that case, what do I want my other wall trap to be? Do I want to use butterflies? I can, right? Let's see, let's pretend like I'm using butterflies here. How would I wall
they won't expect
here and here? I guess here. Well, no, not really. I guess here.
Efficient placement equals efficient killing.
That'd push everything into this. What do I need again? Other wall traps or something? Oh yeah, how am I barricading it? Okay, so yeah, that's like that. Although not necessarily, right? I could do this and this.
This spot is perfect.
What else can I do here? Do that, push them into this corner, and then actually do something like this.
Couldn't be better.
I could push them all the way back here. What am I thinking about? This is ingenious. And then I can block this off. Like this. It's War Mage, so I'll have go breaks. So I can put stuff up on the top. And then build down here. So if I build that, everything down here, which I'm gonna start weaving probably right here-ish. because they have Cobalt Sappers come out. So I'm definitely going to be tar brimming the crap out of this beginning portion. Hey, what's going on? It's kind of hard to say. Unfortunately, there's a few things that broke with the patch. For example, gravity pillars don't pick up heavy orcs anymore. They also don't pick up the very heavy enemies, like they're not supposed to already, but they used to, you know. I don't think that broke the game necessarily. I think it maybe helped with combos, but it didn't necessarily break the game. Because they still only got knocked back like a small amount, and I don't know. So gravity pillars are a little bit broken. From what I could tell, though, I think Endless is better as far as like its fluidity of just how it feels. It feels a little bit better. The butterfly traps feel smoother. The orcs feel smoother. But then again, I was playing Endless on maps that are not normally Endless, so I haven't actually tried it on a legit map. But I did try it. So for this one, we're going to let them out of this door, and they're going to... maybe I can start barricading around here, around this section. The problem with down here is when the kobold blows up, he's going to blow up an orc, and it's going to fly on top of this bridge. And I've had that happen in story mode, and it's just like, fuck, man. So we're going to have to... Ooh, wall around the rift. Yeah. I don't use this very often. What's up here? I don't think I've ever been up here. Maybe I have. Yeah, we're going to have to wall around the rift or something here. And we can put plenty of that. Boom barrels would be great here like they are in every map. Every map they'd be beautiful on. I think we're going to have to figure out how to use this barricade thing. Because we're going to go all the way out here. Now, some of the stuff on the top is going to come out of this right side. It's going to hit this barricade from here and go down this way and then say, oh, I can't go any farther, and it's going to come back. So we are going to start splitting stuff up. But then the question is, what do I do with these other two spaces? I'm guessing
this should work.
I could do this and cause this spot right here to be the kind of collection point for everything. And then once I get to a certain spot, I'll pop this in so they'll go here. And then like pop that so they'll come out here, maybe? I don't really know. But let's get through the first wave, and then we'll come back and we'll have more money to kind of use on barricades to figure out what we're doing. And for now, we'll just do
Cygnus was never as good at this as
something like this. Oh, I forgot. I need to figure out what traps I'm using. The only thing we have are Cobalt Sappers, so we don't need gravity pillars. I think, and there's a lot of open area without ceilings. I'm kind of tempted to use the flip trap because of that. I could use it on the bridge if something blows up to kobolds. Oh, I got a message on Discord. What is it? Maybe. I guess I could just use one ceiling trap, which is the... well, I guess I could use shock zappers, right? Those are pretty good. Those will do some decent damage. And they got stun on them. You want to make tests very long endless week. Well, so last night I fell asleep to endless at like wave 160 or something. I mean, it started slideshowing at that point and then it crashed. But like I said, it wasn't an actual endless map. It was one of these glitched maps to play endless on. But from what I could tell, the minions moved like smoother throughout the whole thing. And I also think that they... the collision detection may have also been improved because Moneybags sometimes would just, if he got stuck, he would just despawn pretty quickly upon getting stuck or seemingly getting stuck. So I think maybe that had something to do with it. If you spawn too many enemies outside the gates, then they'll start to like disappear outside the gates. Oh yeah, one cool thing that they changed, I don't know if you saw this earlier or not, but gravity traps, when they pull up enemies or enemies that die in the air, the coins and skulls that they drop will actually fall to the ground so you can pick them up, which is nice. It's very nice to have. Now, I'm still not sure what other trap I want. See, if I use a swinging mace, let's look at down here and how I'm going to play that, or put that in here. I could use the swinging mace, right? Because this is 4 by 4. Yeah, so I could put this here. and then put another one here, and another one like that. No, because I put that there. 2, 3. I can't put another one there. I can put here and here. Yeah, okay, no, that's right. And I'll have this space open. And then if I do swinging mace up at the top, I can put see, swinging mace here, which will go sideways and then sideways again. No, it'll be in the middle because I'll have the barricades on the sections here, so that'll just be in the middle. And then extra wall or stainless space there. I want to make sure. Let's use pounders. Let's just do pounders. Because we got stun on the wall chargers, stun on the pounders. It's going to keep them there. We got butterfly knockback, and then we got freeze as well. So that's what we'll use. That'll be cool. We start off with the wand because of the armored ogres. They can fight each other, so that way we don't have to. I guess I'll just do that. All right, let's give this a shot. See what happens here. First, I got my auto clicker on because I use the wand. Every time I use the wand, I use auto clicker. But specifically against this guy. This guy's a bit of a pain in the ass, I'll be honest. But if he can kind of collect everyone else around and they can all fight him, that's what I want. There's going to be several more of those coming out anyways. I think there are. I'm pretty sure.
Before me.
I just need him to stay on my team. Why are you walking forward, you goon? Oh, I thought there was like 5 or 6. Oh, no, that was because we were playing co-op. Never mind. They give you more enemies for co-op. Okay, so we're going to wall these guys to run up here. And they're going to run over here, and they're going to bloop, bloop, and they're going to connect to these guys. Right. These guys are going to run over here and connect right here. Okay, so once I have that and that, this is going down like this. What do I do to this wall? Thinking I can push this in. Do I keep it pushed in? Maybe. Just push it in somewhere up, like right here. And then this is continuing down.
This should work.
I mean, this is going to be closed off right here anyways, right? Because yeah, that's going to be closed off. So they're going to run down here, and they're going to be in this open area. So I'm going to need, like... So they can be pushed into the wall until right here, then they're going to be pushed out. So I'm going to need to push them in again right there. And they're going to be pushed out. And then what happens? And then... Pushed out, pushed out. They run along this wall. Then they're pushed out. They run along this wall. This is 3 wide. They kind of clump up, and then they run against this wall. I think this is what we'll do. Again, we have the barricade reset trinkets because we have the wall chargers. I could use flip traps and push traps, but I don't know. I guess we could have done that too. Let's see. I don't know if I get another go break after this. I'm going to assume so. But for now, we're just going to do this.
I'm ready.
Because this is what we're going to need it anyways for the sappers.
Enemies are attacking on another front. Look out! Our defenses have been breached again.
I'm going to guess we have another go break. What is my goal on this endless? To just kind of see how it goes, I guess. I really don't have necessarily like a set in stone goal for this. I just wanted to play this one on endless, definitely. I just think this is would be a very fun one.
Now show me your resolve.
another just down here. Okay.
This spot is perfect. More enemies on the way.
And then I'm assuming we're gonna have a go break after this.
See how you handle this.
Just how much can they take?
Not much of a leader at all.
They will have
Fight
to be
each
better
other.
than that. I don't
Thought he might have had an archer behind him or something, still shooting at him, but I guess not. Alright, let's get some stuff set up. Up at the top. I just like cading, you know? I like cading around and
Right there.
getting stuff set up for killing, and I don't know. Just enjoy it. So we're going to do a cade here, right? To push everything against this. And we're going to do a cade here.
They won't expect this.
So the last thing we want is the brim. So we're going to tar, spike, brim,
That is a floor trap.
tar. I guess brim should go here. Yeah, probably there. Spike,
Sickness was
brim,
never
tar,
as good at this as me.
spike. We're going to have cades here. Brim,
Couldn't be better.
tar, spike,
Another wise choice by the great folk.
brim. Yes, because we're going to have a cade here. All right. It's quite a bit of length of it. We'll stick with that.
It's time.
That should give us enough time to kill everything before it gets anywhere.
More enemies on the way.
At start, 3 cades diagonal is enough. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. I don't know why I never did that. That's I guess I'm really just an idiot. Yeah, you're right though. I could have just put a cade here instead. Actually, that might make more sense. If I go up one and then over, up, over, I might just not need all those kids. Yeah. Okay. I did use 4, you're right. I guess I've just never, like, whenever I did this for the YouTube video on how to beat this level, I used 4. I don't know. I guess I didn't need to. And they'll just fight each other and knock each other off. That's one of the reasons I use the wand.
I welcome the foolishness.
Efficient placement equals efficient killing.
More enemies on the way.
I need more coin.
Bow before my powers. Have a taste of my power. Could we make this even better? Another foe vanquished. awaits these fools.
Can no one challenge me? How did I run out of coin?
Let's begin. More enemies on the way.
The barricade is a very awesome trap. Oh, I was going to pull that over one. So I was going to pull this one in one, and then I was going to put a barricade here at this brimstone so that they have to run like this and this.
Suddenly, creatures.
Even their strongest mean nothing before me. Exactly who was he the boss of?
I won't let anyone into the rift.
This should work.
More enemies on the way.
Another wise choice by the great Fall.
Get your ass out of my way.
I welcome the foolishness.
Death awaits these fools.
I feel like we're going to cling through this one pretty quickly because I guess there's a few armored ogres, but there's a lot of small guys, and the kill box is pretty easy. Once you can take care of the sappers, it should kind of take care of itself. So I feel like we're going to do decently well. It's not really well on this.
To appear before me. Their boss, their loss.
More enemies on the way.
Right there.
Not the 3.
Now show me your resolve.
See how you handle this.
Such a beautiful sight.
I know it's a bad habit, but I have to because it makes it look pretty.
To appear before me.
He's talking about the tar traps I have in the corner, which is true because when they run the corner, they only run a part of the tar. They don't get affected by all of it. But it just looks so,
These
neat
never had a
and
chance.
put together. And Well, you know, I gotta alternate. I have three 4-traps. I have to alternate them.
More enemies on the way!
Welcome the foolishness. The big bad has been defeated. Not much of a leader at all.
A barricade is on. They've destroyed a barricade!
Their boss, their loss. I won't let anyone into the rift! Mindlessness leads to demise. Another rift protected. Couldn't be better. More ready, I cannot be.
More enemies on the way!
Such weak creatures. Now show me your resolve. Have a taste of my power. Another foe vanquished. Death awaits these fools. They will have to be better than that. Even their strongest mean nothing before me. Who is the master now?
More enemies on the way!
I will finally learn what is down here. Death does truly suck. Exactly who was he the boss of? Their boss, their loss. Even their strongest bow before my powers! Such a beautiful sight. I won't let anyone into the
Corners don't necessarily. Corners don't always break pattern.
must
I'm gonna die.
restore my health. Mindlessness leads to demise.
I mean, they still go, you know, tar, brim, spike, tar, brim, spike.
I still have more
Fuck,
to learn.
there's a lot of projectiles. I probably should have played Cygnus.
I've returned.
I didn't realize there'd be so many.
Be surprised. They will have to be better than that. I hope Cygnus saw that.
Okay.
They won't expect this.
No, I can't. I gotta do
This
that.
spot is perfect.
Yeah.
Of course, this only goes on walls.
Frick.
Let's try that again. No one is a match for me.
See? Tar, brim, spike, tar, brim, spike, tar, brim, spike. I just have to. It's just a habit. I don't know. It's probably, you're right, it's a bad habit. I shouldn't be doing tar, brim, spike. Or putting tars on the corners, which actually I need to relocate all these. Because I want to end it with brim. I want to end this little section here with brim. Oh. Their ghosts are getting stuck. Ah, okay.
Efficient placement equals efficient killing. Cygnus was never as good at this as me. Efficient placement equals efficient killing.
You know what that means?
Another wise choice by the Great Foe.
That means I think they're going to get stuck there. Even though they have a clear path, let's see what happens.
I'm always ready.
More enemies on the way!
I need to watch out for sappers. So I wonder if that barricade pattern... the ghosts can sometimes tell you that they get stuck and despawn. I had that happen on Switchback Endless. The ghosts all kind of went to one area and then they all despawned because they just stood there like that and they clump up on each other. I don't know, maybe that barricade setup works on story mode. I mean, this is week 12. Yep, they're starting to despawn now. This is one of the reasons I play everything on Endless. Or I want to anyways, because then you find out stuff like this. Now I don't know if it, like I said, I don't know if it's going to be on story mode or not if you put the barricades up like that. What the hell? Archers would be really cool right here if they all got stuck there, for real. And if Archers worked on Endless.
Just how much can they take?
I need them to come over here. Alright guys, come on. Yep, come on over to me. Yeah, brimstone on quarters would do that.
See how you handle this. To appear before me.
A barricade is under attack.
Not much.
I know, I didn't have a whole lot of money. I was waiting to get some more money before placing anything. Because I have to alternate my traps. In order to do that, I need to see where my traps are. But I could put these down. Now I'm curious
Enemies on the way.
if the guys on the bottom get stuck the same way. I need to put more brim and tar down there. I need to do the same brim tar at the top. I think. I haven't seen sappers for a few waves, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, here we go. Coming on top now.
Death awaits these fools.
Okay. So the top's still getting stuck over here. Barricades are, that one took quite a bit of damage. That's actually fine to go away. That one is. Oh, and then those guys get stuck on him. Yes, please. Oh, what the? No, 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 no. No, that's cheating. You can't just walk over the cades. What in the hell? Oh, fuck. Shit.
They're attacking a barricade.
Well, there's another one.
Not much of a leader at all. They will have to be better than that.
I think I might get rid of this barricade setup if they're going to get through. And maybe I do put just nothing but spikes down. I think you might be right about that. Just to try and do... Oh no. Oh no, they're just walking over it. This is crazy. Come on, guys.
The big bad has been defeated.
Okay.
They're entering the rift.
That's a thing.
I won't let anyone into the rift.
Well, they didn't destroy the cades. They just walked over them. They just clumped up and were like, alright, we'll just walk over it. No big deal. Fuck.
Of course, this goes on the floor.
Leviosa, not Leviosa. They're still getting stuck in this corner here. I gotta move these cades back. There's some kind of checkpoint in this area that they're getting stuck on. Now they don't get stuck. Yeah, that keeps them moving. There's a checkpoint here that they have to get to, and the barricade was in the way. Which means Knowles would probably, or somebody would probably start attacking it at some point as well. Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. I want to see if I can... Does it make sense to do this?
This should work.
I mean, I'd like to, but I can't put anything right here, so not necessarily. We already figured this out before anyways. Tar, brim,
Right
spike,
there.
tar. No, that's backwards. What am I doing? Tar, brim, spike. Okay, spike and then tar, brim, tar. Okay. Yeah, how odd. Now I can't put that there. Fuck. Alright, now that I fucked it up. Alright. Tar. Spike, brim,
This spot
tar.
is perfect.
Spike, brim, tar. Spike, brim, tar.
They won't expect this.
Brim, tar. Spike. We can do that. That's fine.
better.
There. Now all my tar is no corners.
This should work. Efficient placement equals efficient killing. They won't expect this.
Okay. All right. Let's do this.
It's about time to get started.
More enemies on the way!
Their boss, their loss.
Well, I'm glad I can make your dream become a reality with this kill chamber. Hopefully I don't have any tars. I'm still going to alternate them, but hopefully I don't have any tars in the corners there for you. It's so far working out.
Who was he the boss of? Their boss, their loss. They will have to be better than that. Another wise choice by the Great Fall.
A barricade is
Can we
under
make
attack!
this even better? I admire their resolve, but will protect the Order. The Big Bad has been defeated. Cygnus was never as good at this as me.
More enemies on the way!
Yeah, the pattern works. I kind of want my last trap to be a brim instead of a spike, but it's fine. It can be a spike. It still matches. I'd bring air walls for this if I wanted to bring them. Oh, that's cool. Moneybags shows up from the top unless the top is closed, which every other 5 waves it'll be closed.
Such weak creatures.
Brim tar spike. You want tar brim spike, so that way you increase your combos. Tar brim spike, yeah. Because then they're slowed through about halfway up here, and then they die from the spikes. The spikes are the death there. That's what you want, anyways.
They're attacking a barricade!
Not much of a leader at all.
Hopefully it's none of those cades. Yeah, I don't think it is.
Another foe vanquished. Even their strongest mean nothing before me.
Alright, Moneybags, you did.
I won't let anyone
You're a dead
into the
boy.
rift. Such a beautiful sight.
I need to finish sprinkling damage down here.
Their boss, their loss. The Big Bad has been defeated. Who is the master now? Even their strongest mean nothing before me. Not much of a leader at all.
Okay.
Out the way!
Yeah, we'll run it like that. Hopefully it doesn't stop any of them. But yeah, some of them will run over to the right, some will run to the left of that barricade. And we'll try and get like a little kill chamber there once we figure out how the traps are alternating up. I'll just use floor spikes for a while. Alright, keeping my eye out on for yellow dots. I could probably sell that.
Welcome the foolishness.
What I have should help kill sappers for now.
See how you handle this. Death awaits these fools.
Welcome everybody, my 6 viewers. Check out the links in the description of the YouTube video or the Twitch page. One is to the official, unofficial Orcs Must Die Discord, and the other one is for the Slow on Spike instead of Brim. Yeah, but that's what I have the butterflies for, so that way they hopefully, ideally, walk backwards, getting slowed and then spiked together. So that way the people running backwards from the slow run onto the spike with people already on the spike, and then they all blow up together.
Now show me your resolve.
Oh god, what do we have here? Traffic jam? Yeah, traffic jam. Well, I don't know how fixed it is.
To appear before me.
Yeah, let's move, guys. Let's move, boys.
Just how much can they take?
Alright, 1, 2, 3. Spikes there. 1, 2, 3. Spikes there. Are we moving? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 1, 2, 3 spikes. 1, 2, 3 spikes. 1, 2 spikes.
Spot is perfect.
Spikes. 2, 3. Oh, good. Alright, that's kind of how that's going to lay out. Once they figure themselves out and undo that traffic jam they're in.
To appear before me. Another foe vanquished. Now show me your
Oh shit.
resolve.
Okay, there we go.
Exactly who was he the boss of?
Yeah, that's the hope anyways, is that it gets the bigger combo. But I mean, it's not set in stone.
More enemies on the way!
Alright. So there's going to be the pathway they take for floor spikes. And then we'll build what we need to build for Brim and Tar. We'll start on this side of it to kind of clear up this long hallway here where they're all getting stuck. I guess if we just let them get stuck, we can just put a bunch of floor spikes down. But that's going to be probably my primary kill box. Butterfly Windows works on groups or only single targets like Ballista.
They will have to be better than that.
I think groups. I'm pretty sure. Last Symphony, you say, so I see a lot of YouTubers making it to levels in the 30s and 40s with little lag or enemy disorganization. While, oh, I need to take care of that. Okay. While this level isn't seen until waves 40 or 50, why do you think you see this? If you're talking about the disorganization of them all getting stuck up there, that's just because of the This isn't a real endless level. It's not supposed to be played. And the enemies have these checkpoints they're trying to get to, and they get stuck on each other. So that's why you're seeing what's happening now. We haven't really had any lag yet. If you watch my stream from last night, that ended at like 3 o'clock Central Standard Time this morning, it really started to slideshow, maybe around wave 140, 150.
I welcome the foolishness.
Enemy disorganization really only happens if you pad them certain ways. Okay, tar brim, this will brim there.
Such weak creatures.
More enemies on the way.
Yeah, I hope that helps. I guess I maybe don't really understand your question, but from what I've experienced, the game lags once it gets to a certain point, and we think that's because of the entities on the screen, the amount of minions and stuff. And by we, I mean some of us in the community. But from what I can tell, that's been sort of fixed, as in it's been made a little bit better in this recent patch, where it's not lagging as much whenever you have a certain amount of entities on the screen. However, I haven't really noticed the lag until later on. Now, I will say, if you're experiencing lag where other people aren't and you're watching their streams and stuff, you might give it a try to use the Google, go to the Google Chrome browser and download Stadia Plus as an extension, and then it acts as sort of like its own application on your desktop, and that should help with lag. Once I did that, my game became so much smoother. I was trying to use the new Edge and in Chrome both separately, just playing on the browser itself, but playing on the Stadia platform is just so much easier and better. Alright, so you are asking if butterfly affects more than one? Still hard to tell.
Have a taste of my power.
I think it affects more than one. Both of those guys both had the butterfly thing on them, but it's a little bit it's a little bit odd because the butterfly thing, the butterfly like animation, lasts like, I don't know, half a second. So enemies running into it, you'd expect to get distracted, but they don't, because it only does an initial effect and doesn't have any lasting effect, which is a little bit odd, I guess.
Bow before my powers.
Hey, a skull, nice. Alright, so we got some stuff there. Let's get ourselves a couple of freeze traps.
I won't let anyone into the rift.
Tar them there.
More enemies on the way.
Yeah, that's a good question. It is a little hard to tell, because just because they have the animation doesn't mean they're going to actually run backwards, from what I've found out. I think that's also gotten better. But, yeah, it's certainly a good question. It would make sense if it affects everything in the area. But because enemies kind of get stuck on each other, I don't know if the distraction from the butterfly distracts everyone, and if they actually all walk backwards, or if any of them get stuck on each other. Okay, that one just affected two of them. I think you saw, I don't know if you saw that, an orc and an ogre both got affected and they both walked back. Can you repeat where OMD3 works the best for you? Yeah, on Google, the Stadia Plus browser extension for Google Chrome. So you go to Chrome here, and then you'll go up to your Stadia Plus. You go to Stadia, or no? How do you get Stadia Plus? I don't remember actually. No, I need to move. Ow, stop. Okay.
This pain is not caused by him this time?
How do you get Stadia Plus? Extension, Google Stadia Plus extension. Ah, here it is. You get this. You add it to Chrome, and then it puts itself on your desktop with that icon, and then you can open it from there and then sign into it. For me, that's where it works the best anyways. I was told to try it whenever I was having some technical difficulties in doing stuff. Also, you know, update your router, restart your router, make sure your firmware is up to date there, stuff like that. You know, typical, typical stuff there. All right, let's get these guys cleared up from the back. It's kind of annoying that they get stuck back here. I wish they still like ran through the whole thing. For whatever reason, they just don't want to. I don't know. Yeah, no worries, man. Like, I was watching like people play, like they were streaming and stuff, and they got such good quality, and I just couldn't figure it out. And so somebody mentioned it, and I said, okay, I'll try it. I tried it, and voila.
This should work.
All right, I think we might just force the barricades now.
More enemies on the way.
There's really not a lot of minions that come out.
The big bad has been defeated.
The barricade is under attack.
Even their strong is such a beautiful sight. Their boss, their loss. I won't let anyone into the ring. The big bad has been defeated. Not much of a leader at all. Exactly who was he the boss of?
We're gonna beat wave 25 and then call it, because these guys are just not dying. So they're just sticking around and sticking onto each other and getting clumped up. I don't know after patch. I have on the wiki there the before patch. I'm gonna imagine it's like 1 or 2 seconds less. Should be pretty easy to try it. Once I start working on the wiki again, I'll have that answer for you. But if you want to try it for yourself, all I do is I start a very first level on like apprentice or whatever, and I use the part-time counter.
Barricade is under attack.
I use the part-time counter as the counter to find out how long it takes. Oh, I wasn't going to do all these, was I? I was going to do this. Right. Oh, gotta take care of that. Okay. Yeah, we'll go up to wave 25 because they're getting stuck on each other and it's really annoying.
Such weak creatures.
And then I guess I'll probably hop off.
Another foe vanquished.
Just for today. Did a lot of streaming last night. I'll be playing some tomorrow though. Definitely.
Death awaits these fools.
I wanted to see how this one worked out. Jan. At the stairs they shove each other onto the empty tiles. A bit more spikes in her brim there could help. Well, that's what I have. Well, I have tar down here as well. They're getting like confused and stuff. I guess I could put this barricade here and then move this barricade and maybe that'll help them. But basically what's happening, the problem that they're running into is that you have the ogres from the top section. What they do is half of them run to the left, half of them run to the right. And the ones that run to the left are running down here to get to a checkpoint, and the ones that are running up the stairs are running this way to get to a checkpoint. So they're both colliding into each other, causing them to get stuck. And unfortunately, there's not enough small guys to give me like large kill streaks, so it's a little bit hard to get money. Oh, fuck, I wasn't trying to place that. But you're right, I probably just need to at least line the walls with wall chargers down there and try and clear some of them out because they get stuck on each other there. I can get rid of this gate in front of me though. And once you clear them up, and they can get to their checkpoints.
Not much of a leader at all.
No, I was supposed to go.
More enemies
I'll have to put a few more down. I think we'll have kobolds from the bottom since we had kobolds from the top last wave. If you're talking about these tiles though, yeah, I think spikes here would be a good idea. And thanks everybody for showing up and joining me. But once I get to 25, I'll be hopping off for the day. And just a reminder, as I always remind people, links in the description, check them out. Discord and Wiki. Wiki's not fully updated from the new patch, but it's there. And if you guys want to do anything to the Wiki, feel free, go right ahead. Do whatever you can to it.
They're attacking a barricade.
This is really going interesting. Yep.
I welcome the foolishness.
The barricade is under attack.
Alright.
See how you had this.
Alright. See you later, man.
Their boss, their loss. Exactly who was he the boss of?
They're attacking a barricade.
Not much of a leader at all.
barricade is under attack.
Yeah, these
The big bad has been defeated.
lightning cades.
Could we make this even better?
They're attacking a barricade.
Such weak creatures. Even their strongest
The barricade
mean
is
nothing
under
before
attack.
me.
More enemies on the way.
I should have sold that floor spike. So it must be this way that the sappers come out. I kind of thought this one would be more fun. This map. I remember playing this map for the very, very first time. I had a bit of an issue beating it. I really thought it'd be more enjoyable, but this one's actually kind of a boring story mode, endless. Just because everything gets stuck on each other. If they didn't get stuck so much, then I think it'd be a lot better. Then again, I also built those barricades there.
They will have to be better than that.
Ah, I see. Well, good catch.
Another foe. Now they know intense power.
I think I could probably put him here too.
Sickness was never as good at this as me.
They're attacking a barricade.
I admire their resolve, but will protect the order. I won't let anyone into the rift. Their boss, their loss. Who is the master now? What?
A barricade
That
is
did
under
not-
attack. I'm mad now.
I guess if we die, they'll speed up. So I wonder if the speed up is enough.
Has been defeated.
They're attacking a barricade.
Another foe vanquished. They won't
I have a feeling that Colosseum will be a lot like this. I haven't tried the new Colosseum yet.
More enemies on the way.
I feel like it could be a lot like this. I'm gonna have to tempted to just remove this barricade and let them run through here and into the kill box in this section, and everyone else can run into this kill box here. Kind of like split them up, you know, and just use this giant space for everyone coming up from the top. That way they can all hit the checkpoints and run to the rift.
Even their strongest mean nothing before me. Not much of a leader at all. Mindlessness leads to demise. They will have to be. Now they know intense power.
Ah! A barricade is under attack.
I won't let anyone in. I admire their resolve, but will protect the order.
They're attacking a barricade.
Angry and powerful. Exactly.
A barricade
Who
is
was
under
he the
attack.
boss of? Another foe vanquished.
If only I had war traps up here.
Not much of a leader at all.
And I could use a catapult or ballista. I think will fit in this little area. I think it's a 5x5. Or maybe it won't. You know, I'd agree with that, Jan, and a lot of people do agree with that. However, personally, I'm a little hesitant to say that that should change, just because of all of the bugs that are in the game right now. I don't mind the death penalty, you know, not being a thing.
Not happen again.
Like, it makes some of the missions easier on, like, the weekly challenges and stuff. But I think that if they're going to implement that, they should wait a little bit until they really can fix all the pathing and all the other bug issues. I mean, dying's not very common from what I can tell, from what I'm doing. I really don't often run into it as an issue, but I don't know.
I won't let anyone into
Maybe it
the
just
ring.
costs like 1 rift point. But even then, it's like, oh, crap. No.
They will have to be better than that.
The barricade is down.
Alright, well, they all blown up. Those ones I'm not as worried about as the ones from the bottom, just because they have those kids to blow up on.
Barricade is under attack.
Alright, you're getting kind of far, actually.
The big bad has
There we go.
Who is the master now?
After this wave, we will open the cades and let them through.
I won't let anyone into the rift. Right there. Such a beautiful sight. Just how much can they take?
I'd like to see the dying costing rift points or doing something else be a thing on the final release of the game. I mean, technically they say this is the final release, but it really feels more like an early access / late beta because the game is together. But I just know that they fix one thing and it breaks a couple of other things, and that's been the case the last 2 patches we've had. Something's been broken because of the patch. So I'm not holding my breath. If they do it, that's fine, but
To appear before me.
I would hate for them to do that and then have something to where you die every once in a while, and of course you didn't mean to or anything, and well, that would just make it even more unfortunate. And because they don't, so far I haven't heard that they're hot fixing anything or hot patching, because I had asked about the heavy orcs not being affected by the gravity traps, and they said they're not going to hot fix it, which is kind of a shame because I feel like that's something very easy to fix. You know, you just recategorize the ceiling traps and let them affect heavy orcs versus not. You know, like, I feel like it's a very easy fix that they could do, and it's a pretty big gameplay improvement to make something, you know, work as it's intended.
Job well done.
But if they don't do hot fixes and they do something about death and, you know, dying costs rift points, and then it also bugs out where other people are dying just randomly, and they may not get around to fixing it for weeks. So then people are kind of up the creek without a pedal on that. But I'm for it, just not quite yet. I'd like to see the game really polished before they would do something like that. Or at least have some sort of maybe get a little bit larger and be able to fix bugs like the day of or the week of an incident happening for something that is as gameplay breaking, because that would be very frustrating if you're trying to get a 5 skull and you randomly die for whatever reason, for whatever glitch or bug is in the game. That'd be very frustrating. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was a little uneventful. I was hoping that one would be a little bit more fun, because I had a lot more fun just playing it like normally. But it was actually pretty easy. So we'll see if we can do the very first war scenario on Endless, and we'll see how that goes. 5 of 5 Craigs. I don't know how 5 Craigs is going to run. But that on wave 25, you get 5 Craigs there, and that's going to be interesting. Everything's just going to not work, and I don't know. We'll see what we can do with it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow. I stream both YouTube and Twitch. And like I said, links in the description on both the Twitch page and the YouTube video. Check those out. Join us on Discord and other stuff like that. Before I go, JND says enemies also got deadlier. I feel ogres charge at you, they stun you before the actual attack. Yeah, Ogre Magi's missiles might be a little faster. Yeah, that's true, I think. I don't know about the ogres charging you and then stun. That's always been a thing. They always, like, if you run into them or they run into you, even with their club up in the air, they still stun you. That's always been a thing. And then what it used to be, I think what it used to be is that they'd stun you or they charge at you, and if they charge at you, they do damage and stun you. And they got rid of that to where you only take damage, or you only get stunned and then take damage if they swing at you, which is another attack animation. So it's a bit odd, but the trinket there, which one? Freedom Trinkets does help with that. It does remove the ogre's stun if you have the passively resist all status effect. I need to double check this one and make sure that it's still not working on Knowles though. Knowles, the slow that they hit you with is not considered a status effect apparently, because it doesn't remove it. So or at least it didn't at first, and I had mentioned that to them and they said they were going to look at getting that fixed, so I'll see if that's fixed as well. Yeah, anyways, I will catch you guys maybe tomorrow, I guess. I'll try and stream tomorrow, but if not, definitely Friday. I believe I should be able to stream on Friday, so